What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another review by Trunk Fresh Screen 34. And today we are actually turning back the clock just a little bit to talk about the 2023 release of Adam Roadrigez. He is available in 2024, I believe singles case A. However, I was not able to find that version, but I was able to get the 2023 version courtesy of Mr. Docket, so thank you so much to him for that. And I am super excited because this is definitely my favorite release of 2023 by far. I think Clutch Kringle is probably the only one that comes close to it in terms of excitement for me, but I am so excited for this one. Even if its appearance is a little bit questionable, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Um, yeah, like I said, this is from, you can get him in 2024 singles case A, but he was also in 2023 case J, I believe. I'm not fully sure. Um, but yeah, he was a very popular release, so a lot of people were excited for him. So now, since it is 2023, he is a Cars on the Road release, which means he's on the kind of cartoonish desert background here with the On the Road logo in the right and the little classic TV icon saying new for 2023. And of course, the inside of the blister does have that little road trip map, which I did think was a really nice addition. I like that they did that. And they even put it on the back here as like the background. So as seen in Cars on the Road, alongside Rumbler Mater, Mateo, Westphalanopus, I believe, now Speedcomb, Griswold, and the Quadratorcasar. So yeah, really fun assortment of characters there. Now Adam, he appears in the Cars on the Road episode Trucks, as one of the many trucks in that scene, and that's obviously what they've kind of cited him as being from here. However, he also appears in Cars 3, so this is like technically also a Cars 3 release. He might look slightly different in Cars 3 because, like, for example, it says Race Fire and Rescue, whereas I believe if he was in Cars 3, it would have said like Piston Cup Race and Rescue. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a little bit confusing. I'm probably gonna keep him with my Cars 3 stuff just because he looks like he would fit in with like Tiny Lugsworth and all them. But yeah, just a little minor rant. I don't really love that they released him as an on the road release, but hey, I'm just glad that we have them. We have him in general. So I will be right back with Adam all opened up. All right, here he is out of the package, and the first thing I notice is he's really light. Like, there's not a lot of weight to him at all, which is interesting, and I think it's because this back piece is mostly plastic. But it definitely, like, feels weird to hold in the hand. Very strange. So, right off the bat here, his expression, it's pretty generic for Cars diecast standards. You know, he's got a smile, he's looking straight at you. Not really anything to write home about, to be completely honest. But it's honestly fine because I think the rest of the release is still really cool. Now, on the side here, what I'm noticing is they've actually gone through the effort of weathering him, it looks like. You can see all these, like, little rust and, like, dirt decals. Or, I guess decal, more like weathering effect, you know what I mean? And it looks really cool. It's like a level of detail that I'm surprised they would think to add because I honestly thought he was just going to be like a shiny fire truck kind of thing. But no, he's like actually weathered, which is really cool. I think it looks really nice. We have this little like rescue decal here, and it looks really crisp. Like that's a clear as day decal. If you look super, super closely, you can't see it on camera because that's how close you have to look. There's like a tiny bit of Thailand decal fuzz, but honestly, it looks perfect. The race, fire, and rescue text also looks perfect, which is great, as does the 209. So I'm really happy about that. Keep back, fire, and rescue. So I'm not sure what type of truck Adam is, because he's not like a full-on fire truck like Tiny Lugsworth. I think he just has like equipment inside of him, I guess. But yeah, it looks, again, the decals look really, really crisp. The paintwork looks really good. Lots of different colors at play here. We got the red and the yellow on the stripe, and then 3 different colors on the lights. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit less weathering on this side compared to the other. Ever so slightly, though. Yeah, I think it definitely looks more prominent on this side. Whereas here, it's noticeable, but it's a little bit more subtle. And it kind of looks like it extends onto the roof here. But that might just actually be like schmutz. Because it's raised, like it's textured, whereas like the rest of it isn't really. Now, one thing that I think looks a little off is this piece. It's hard to tell on camera, but it looks kind of grainy in the way that it was painted. But honestly, I think it looks fine generally. And yeah, like I said, this back half is largely plastic, so it's not a very heavy die cast, but I still think it looks pretty fantastic. Honestly, I like the weathering detail especially. I think all the decals are super, super crisp. And yeah, I think this definitely lives up to being one of the best releases from 2023, in my opinion. Made in Thailand, of course. And yeah, that is Adam Roadrigez in a nutshell. Overall, I would say this is a fantastic 5 out of 5 release. I don't really have any major gripes or criticisms with it. I think it turned out really, really good. And yeah, definitely, like I said, definitely my highlight of 2023. And I'm really curious to hear what your highlight of 2023 was. Was it Adam Roadrigez or was it someone else? I think a lot of people will probably say it was Adam. But honestly, 2023 did have a lot of fun releases, so really, it could go either way. But yeah, overall, fantastic release, and thank you again, Mr. Docket, for helping me get one. So yeah, that is all for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys all soon for another review. Bye now.